This hook is gonna make you never buy a spinnerbait again. Spinnerbaits are one of the best bass baits in the spring, especially. These fish are aggressive. They're up in the pre-spawn in a lot of areas, chasing the fish. Imitates everything that you can imagine for the bait sources in your water. The only downside, honestly, of a spinnerbait is these blades are not in the middle of the wire. They hang off the back, so when you're fishing really weedy areas, it has an opportunity to get itself hung up. So we're gonna take our favorite inline spinners and turn them into inline spinnerbaits. And here's why. I got one rigged up right here. A perfect spinner for all multi-species, a rooster tail. 3/8 ounce, but when you put on that bass hook, it now becomes a weedless inline spinnerbait. I just fished the last 35 minutes through weeds, lily pads, did not get one thing hung up on it. A perfect crappie imitation for what's in this lake as a bait source. So I'm beyond thrilled with how that looks. But what if you don't want to just take a brand new spinner? What if you salmon guys, okay? What if you got an old blue fox while you're waiting? We're in the spring. Not much salmon or steelhead action is going on. You could take an old spinner, pull off that sidewash hook, by opening that eye. See? Much easier with split ring pliers. Get that on there. Now check that out. Right there is a weedless inline blue fox. 4/0 hook here, but you can go with so many different options, okay? You can take your favorite swim bait hooks and get these things on as well. Because look, here's a MEPS. Right there. Got here's a curly tail grub worm. Options are endless. Here's another blue fox that we turned into a killer springtime spinnerbait. Okay, or how about you got some gold for tarnish water? How about a little 3-inch grub? Take your rooster tails. Whether it's a brand new spinner, you probably don't even have to buy your own. You have these in your tackle box, and the action is fantastic. These little 4-inch curly grub worms work really well because they have their own action. Those, your favorite little 3.5, 4-inch little paddle tail kicker is phenomenal. I will show this underwater too, but the action of this just works so dang good. So whatever you want to do, you now have an inline weedless spinnerbait for all applications, and then it's so easily interchangeable to go back to putting on your sidewash hook when you need to. So when you're done fishing in the spring, pop that split ring back off, put another sidewash hook on, and you're back to salmon and steelhead fishing. So you can recycle and reuse all your own stuff that you already have and put it back to use. So it's a year-round fishing for a lot of this gear versus having to have a whole bunch of spinnerbaits. And I will tell you, spinnerbaits are great. They have their application. But after what I saw with the action on these, I am beyond excited to start converting a bunch of these stuff this spring. Now, for sizes, okay? Sizes and colors. Colors, you can do whatever you want to do just like you do for a spinnerbait. But sizes does impact. 3/8 ounce is a really great size because the plastic ends up adding more weight to it with the hook. But blades, number 3s and number 4s are going to be better in your cover, and maybe you can go with those 4s and 5s in a little more open water. This goes through a lot better with the 3.5s and 4 and 4.5. The big style Blue Fox like this guy has a chance to get a little more debris on it, but again, you just made yourself a really killer, big bodied, big flash inline bait. And your versatility of this is you can put whatever you like to put on for a trailer, and it becomes exactly weedless with that offset. How cool is that?
So check out how easy this one is to put together. All you need is your favorite offset worm hook. This happens to be a 3/0. Or you can take your favorite swim bait hook as well, and just a small little split ring. Here in the Northwest, I'm thinking this is going to be just amazing for the lily pads that we have in this pre-spawn. But you guys in the grass south lakes can definitely leverage this as well. Here's what's extremely cool. The simplicity of it is so easy. Size 2 size 2 split ring and your hook of choice. That's all it is. And then you're just hooking it on the back of a spinner. I mean, here's an example of a MEPS style with a minnow on there using that bait keeper. Really looks good. Let's show it to you real time. I got a number 4 orange Blue Fox, a really good staple steelhead and salmon spinner. I'm not going to be using this right now, not running time, so I'm going to save this hook. But what I'm going to do is just pull off the side wash. Okay, we reopen that eye enough. There we go. So the bell slides right off. Save this hook for later. We'll use it when the salmon show back up. I'm going to take my 3/0. This is a heavy wire hook here. I'm going to get my split ring pliers. Gonna grab this. Gonna grab our Blue Fox. Snap her right in. Alright. Just like that. Fully functional now. Blue Fox spinnerbait. Inline. Okay. We got a Zoom ringworm here. We're going to Texas rig this. So going down just maybe a 1/4 inch. We push this all the way up to here. Spin that over. And then we're going to find that balance point. Roughly where that's going to go through. Kind of hard doing this upside down, but we'll get it. So just like that, gotta re-straighten it a little bit, but we created ourselves an inline spinnerbait with a Blue Fox spinner. I was not completely happy with that. It wasn't fully straight to my liking, so I redid it. Now look at that. That's gonna ride amazing in the water, a ton of flash, go right through the weeds, and have a bass grab that. Red for the spring. This little guy, like a June bug, chartreuse tail, is gonna look like a bluegill. It's gonna be perfect. Okay, those are just some of the applications. It can work truly with any spinner you have, right? Showed you earlier, a 3/8 rooster tail I think is a perfect size to have something be a little bit on the faster retrieve side. You could take one of these Vibric rooster tails that have a little bit more wobble to the spinner and you can just take off your hook that you have, just like we did, and put that on. How about this guy right here? A gold 3/8, okay? We're just taking dike cutters on these treble hook baits and cutting that off, okay? So now I have a free canvas to put on whatever I want to put on. Maybe I want this little swim bait here for the Kitech. Can turn and put this guy on there and put. So it's really so simple, okay? Swim baits, all sorts of sizes, can work to whatever you're trying to get at, from a small bait fish profile action to something that doesn't move a whole lot, and you can really get the spinner to work together. This one right here, I think, is going to be amazing for our bait fish invitations. Really going to work well through the pads and the grass. But again, give it a try. Super simple way to reuse spinners that you already have in your box for more times in the year, and then switch the hooks back. Because the split ring, all that's doing is just allowing you to use the bass hooks. Take that back off, put the sidewash hook back on, you're back to salmon and steelhead fishing without changing lures. How cool is that? If you had to pick plastics that you think might work well for this, I like these worms, the 4-inch little curly tail worms. Your smaller Kitechs in the 4-inch, I think, fit this profile perfectly. Here's another one of the Dead Ringer Zoom bait. It's another curly tail 4-inch. Lindy makes these little guys. That's what this white one is, a munchie. So again, I really think it's an opportunity to give these fish something they haven't seen, but even more importantly, it's something to reuse gear you already have and finding ways to be better productive with the way it performs.
Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this? Would you fish it this spring? I think it's going to be a game changer. Let me know what you think, and if you want to see another hack you've never seen before, check this one out right here. It's going to change the way you fish for bass and jigs.